Do it again, bro. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Hold up, Hilton, right? Okay. Peace, greetings. Eddie, what's good? Clayton, what's happening with you? All right, Barksdale. Come on, man. Giving the people your government, bro. I have a code. Griff. All right. Travis, Charles, peace. What's up? Stuart, what's good with you? PDX, what? Standard. Yes, sign in. Damn, not even let me do it. One more time. Barksdale, right?
331.
331. I'm gonna try this one more time. All right. I have a promo code.
PDX standard, no caps.
The X standard, no caps. Standard. How does it not let you do? All right, take it off. Standard. Connect. Peace. What's good, everyone? Denise, Kaya, Frank, what's good with y'all? Aaron, what's up, man? All right. I'm in, I think. Always have an issue with IG, man. Always. Like, always. I'm waiting for 16, y'all. Pam, peace, what's good? Can you do me a favor, wonderful favor? Can you get the lyrics to your wife's? Yeah, I'm about to do an interview with my wife about her song, Pranayama, and we're going to break down the lyrics. All right? So, yeah, we're going to break down the lyrics. Hakeem, peace, what's good? I was hoping my wife signed on here. Block Boy, what's popping, man? Me a few minutes, man. I'm waiting for a few people to come on. We're having trouble starting your video live. All right. Let me see, man. Let me see. Man, I ain't doing all of that. Hold up, man. Peace, man. My wife already put some of the lyrics. Oh, she put the lyrics up on her Facebook, on her YouTube channel. So if you want the lyrics to Pranayama, hold on. Let me see if I can find Pranayama. I think the lyrics up on her YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube and you go to hold on, Pranayama, Soleil. Did she put the lyrics on? Hold up. Show. Yeah. If you go to YouTube and put in Pranayama and put in Soleil, all right, or just go to her IG page. You can get her www.imsoleil.com, and you can click the link. It'll take you to her YouTube channel, and she put the lyrics there. Us we 8 plus 3 2 then 7 Srimati Kali. She breaks it down. Well, she don't necessarily break it down. The lyrics are there, but we're gonna break it down when I interview her.
Us we 8 plus 3 2 then 7 Srimati Kali. UYT, Mutmawu, Sri Chandi, Peace Queen, Heaven in the Green, Serpentine back to spiraling, Peace King back to rhyming, Love Team back to finding who we be morphologically,
right?
unique cosmologically, sun, moon, astrologically, C6 topologically, alchemical, baseline seminal,
Let her figure her lyrics out on y'all time. Damn, Pam, you bold with it. I'm waiting for the thing to get populated, so we got a few minutes, Pam. Damn, Pam. This. All right, as y'all know, peace, everyone. How y'all feel? I'm gonna let this song play out, but I'm on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon, so I'm waiting for 16 to come on. I'm waiting for this thing to get populated. I just got on IG, so I'm waiting to see Soleil on here.
1.618 come through. I'm dropping these mathematical ratios for the few whose vision is from the.
See, now you're talking about the last chapter of this book. Final chapter, man.
Wisdom that you can use, Prasadam, Aladam, along with music that's been imbued with consciousness as a move. The goddess can't be subdued. Platonic solids and cubes and toffee that's strongly brewed like be here now, 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 be here now.
Keisha, peace. What's good with you? Peace, everybody on IG. What's going on? All right. What's up? All right. I see y'all from the town. Delhi from the town. Bald head licks. I see you. All right. The town representing on the ground.
Free from material, now what's left? Alchemical baseline criminal. Alchemical baseline criminal.
Peace, Sandy. What's good? All right, shout out to everybody on the ground. All right.
4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2.
All right, the audio version is coming. Y'all just stand by. All right, we get the audio version out. That's after I release this Warriors Tapestry in a minute. All right, West Palm Beach in the building. All right. All right, Pam, I know you're sleepy, but come on now.
All that energy right on the breath. Death to the ego, fear to the left. Free from material, now what's left?
All right, the lyrics of Pranayama is on Soleil's official music video, Pranayama. Go to her channel. All right, I gotta wait a few more minutes, y'all. I gotta wait for 16 to come on, and hopefully Soleil will come on. Are you still gonna decode the Bible? Yes, I would love to. For those people that signed up for the class, I'm going to get ahead and do a special class for the people that signed up, even though I didn't meet the registration quota. I'm going to just pay the money, keep the Zoom thing open, pay it, and just get ahead and make it happen. I'll eat the costs. Don't worry about it. So I'm definitely going to decode the Bible, the symbolism, the hidden symbols in the Bible. All right, I'm thinking about doing that at the end of March. All right, at the end of March. Peace, goddess. What's good? Are you a huge fan? Love you too, sis. All right. Larry, what's up, man? Give me a few more minutes, like 3 more minutes, and we can kind of go in. Peace, Darlene Jones. Mitchell Guest, what's up? Now, everyone that has the ebook, y'all got to help me out. All right, for real. While I pull up this information. Patrick Crawford, what's up? All right, I said haven't seen Soleil on here, and I still haven't seen 16. All right, I'm way on the West Coast, so it's only 7:48 here. I know it's about 11 y'all's time. Give me 1 second. Be right back.
Under the veil of what people call beautiful, lives a broken and empty soul. There's a whole lot of pretty faces all around the world, but that's only the physical. You'll never truly know if someone's beautiful until you look under the veil. Under the veil is tales, lies, and secrets. Into the heart and pale dies just seeking. But what you thinking is veil, blind and bleak when it's your mind and your soul that needs to be deep in. See beauty stand deep. You're a shallow pond. There's an ocean of wisdom you need to paddle on. Take a dive in. Many jewels there. Your only interest is surface shit and fools there. You're a goddess. Take your rightful place. Tear the veil and stare a picture right in the face. Divine feminine can't be suppressed. Shock is the energy that we manifest. Queen moon here, we let it try. Take a hit of this tantra and build a Kali vibe. Peel away the cloak, scrape away the scales, and see the truth of what lies behind all the fallen things. People are beautiful. There's a broken and empty soul. There's a whole lot of pretty faces all around the world. Saying that you real when your identity lies in all that you don't reveal. Third eye blind, eyes to contact, so you can open the lotus up like a compact. Become an offering, something more to give than the physical body that can forever live. Rooted in passion, before the right cause, spiritual wisdom and knowledge that make you have God. And let it transmit, metamorphosize. Truth of awakening right before your eyes. Perception, the real magic. For you to miss all this glory, it would be tragic. So keep tearing the veil as if it was fabric, and find yourself on the path, walking the labyrinth.
All right, we're black. All right, still haven't seen Soleil and don't see 16, so we got to just go in. All right. All right, we're dealing with the last chapter of the psychological covert war on hip hop. All right, let me get a couple of things out of the way. Two things out of the way. I am doing a private class for everyone that signed up for the class, Decoding the Hidden Symbols of the Bible. I'm doing a private class, a closed class, and I'm doing a closed class for Warriors Tapestry. Everyone that purchased the book. Oh, there she go. Thank you very much, Miss Aja Shah. Peace, Queen. I just called you from college phone, and you looking at that joint like, bruh. But anyway, how do I sign up to decoding the whole book? This book? No, we're not decoding this. We already went over it. This is the last night with this. We're moving on. There's some other books I want to break down while I'm out here on the road. All right. But peace to everyone. Hold on for a second. Of course, What you're listening to right now is Under the Veil, Soleil. What you heard prior to this was Pranayama, Soleil's song single that's out now. Go check it out on Soleil's YouTube channel. Go to IG page. Excuse me, sir. The next time when you leave out, could you not let that door slam? I'd really appreciate that. And my audience, would you like to come on and say something to him? Nah, y'all know you here, you thinking, nah, never mind. Derek Muhammad, assalamu alaikum, good brother. All right. All right, so Soleil's lyrics are on her YouTube channel. Go to her YouTube channel. Soleil, can you put your YouTube channel up here so we can tell the people? Or go to her IG page on the gram. That's Miss Soleil, MRSSOLE, Soleil. All right. Miss Soleil. All right, and check out the lyrics for Pranayama. And Under the Veil will be coming out in a minute. All right, but I think the next stop is, what's the next song? Doing the video too? The Formula. That's the next song. Next video is being done in a minute. Hold, please. I'll copy and paste the link to YouTube. Thank you very much, ma'am. But check out The Formula. It's coming in a minute, right after the Super Bowl, excuse me. All right, The Formula. It should be a dope video. Directed by, of course, Miss Soleil. All right. And shot by my man, Slim Dre Drizzy. Of course, the track was by Tico. Of course, Bless did the mixing. Earl Holder did the mastering. And, and written, performed by Soleil. Of course, background vocals. Some of the background vocals. Under the Veil will be out in April. Thank you, Soleil. Some of the background vocals is by Sharia. All right. So, yeah, but look for the video. The Formula is coming. Under the Veil is coming out in April. All right. And Professor Griff's video, Behind Enemy Minds, will be out in March. All right. Hopefully February. But, yeah. All right. So I want to dive into this last chapter. Everyone by now should have donated something. You should already have the ebook. Everybody turn to the last chapter. All right. Let me know when y'all got that up. All right. All right. Cool. All right, so just to let y'all know, to cut through the chase, of course, y'all already know this, hold on for a second, I think I had it. Y'all already know this whole entire platform, Sirius Mindz, is powered by the people and, of course, for the people. And as we always give the greetings, whatever greeting you go by, whatever school of thought that you're from, we just simply say peace. To all supporters of the platform that have given a dime, a dollar. One brother just sent $1 and said, look, I'm poor. I ain't got that much money. Yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. And it's like, okay, we just got to roll with that. All right. Some people have came on and gave $100. So I just balanced it out and I sent people the information out. Everyone that support the channel, you should have received some free books from me recently. Can y'all give me a thumbs up and let me know that y'all did? If y'all over here on IG and y'all didn't get the books, y'all got to email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. You got to sign up. You got to register. You got to let me know that y'all support the channel so we can get the information out to everyone. All right. Because the channel. Oh, okay. You have to support by just leaving some kind of donation in my Cash app, which is $ Professor Griff. All right. Yo, shout out to your crew, man. What's your crew's name again, Omar?
Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon from Detroit. Shout out to Black Lagoon from Detroit. I had the pleasure of doing a poetry spoken word piece for them for their album a couple of weeks ago when I was in the D. Black Lagoon, shout out, good brothers. Or you can go to PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. Or just go to my website, professorgriff.me, www.professorgriff.me. But go to the Cash app, $ Professor Griff. Leave $2, $5, $10, 20, 50, as we say in New York, 100, a bill, buck, whatever it is that you want to leave. All right, get on the list though, so I can send the ebooks out to you. So everyone teach 3. All right, so we got to keep this positive thing moving forward. This channel, we're missing 16 tonight, but this channel is dedicated to raising the vibrational pitch of our people into the thinking of the creator and the co-creator, standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of the elders. We have to humble ourselves in order to receive the information. All right, humble yourself. I don't care if you're sitting in front of a computer and you watching this on YouTube. Humble yourself. All right, please do not send me text messages and emails and all that kind of stuff. I'm not looking for a teacher. All right, I'm not looking for an instructor. I'm not looking for a guru. I'm not being cocky, heady, or high-minded, but I'm just not looking for one. All right, I want you to master yourself before you start giving Professor Griff advice. Empress Brown, thank you very much, sis. All right, master yourself, and then we can meet on whatever plane we're on. All right, once I reach your level, then we can vibrate and we can talk. All right, thank you very much. Wilson, shout out to Wilson. Really appreciate the donation. Get on the list. Send me your email address at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. seriousmindinfo@gmail.com. My phone number is 678-557-2919. 678-557-2919. All right. Remember to tell 3 other people that we're on every night, sometimes 7, sometimes 9, sometimes 10 when I'm on the West Coast, and I can shut the museum down and get here on time. All right. This is the Sirius Mindz platform, Sirius Mindz Network. Of course, there's Sirius Mindz RNTV. I need that ebook for Behold a Pale Horse. Hit me up. If you need the ebook, just send me an email. SiriousMindsInfo@gmail.com. Sirius Mindz email is SiriousMindsInfo@gmail.com. SiriusMindz info@gmail.com. All right, cool. All right, Black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy. Can someone please help me out with this title of this chapter? The number 678-557-2919. That's 678-557-16. You're here. We finally got her, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you very much. Super 16 is here in the building. All right. 557-2919. That's 678-557-2919. She said, having tech issues, but I'm here. All right. All right. Shout out to my queen, Soleil. Looking forward to this next video, the formula. Soleil, it doesn't look like we're going to have time to actually record this, unless you just want to do a Zoom, what do you call it? A Zoom interview. I can interview on Zoom and put it up on YouTube or something, or we can just go live to YouTube. All right, we can make it happen that way. But they got to get the lyrics to pranayama. They got to get the breakdown. All right. Black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy. All right, let's dive into this. Help me out, brothers and sisters. 16, my wife said peace. All right, Soleil, she's over here on YouTube. All right. So if you go on the YouTube live and you go into the chat, that's where 16 is at, moderating. All right. Soleil 16 says peace. All right. So help me out. I'm sure y'all have the book already. Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop. All right. Book 1. The Psycho. Black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy. What does that mean? That's cool. We can do that. I posted lyrics, but I'll break them down. All right. I'm going to hit you up a little bit later on tonight, leave you a text message or something on when we could do the Zoom kind of interview. We could just post it. All right. Help me out on IG, on the gram. I need y'all's help. Black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy. What is a stolen legacy? And what ancestor gave us that book, Stolen Legacy? Talk to me. I know Omari already know over here, so you ain't got to answer, brother. All right.
I can't.
You said what?
I can't.
Yeah, he said he can. We've been teaching all day. All right, where was we at today, man?
Portland Community College, Southeast Campus.
Portland Community College, Southeast Campus. We set up at what time? 8 in the morning? Broke down at 5 and been teaching the whole entire day. We talked about what? 200 students came through?
At least.
At least 200 students came through. Black History Mobile, the Black History 101 Mobile. George G.M. James. Thank y'all very much. Stolen Legacy by Dr. George G.M. James. Tell me what the GM stands for. Come on now. Yo, I got a very intelligent, highly intelligent, intuitive, conscious brothers and sisters on the platform here. We raising the vibrational pitch. The GM doesn't stand for Grand Master, although he was a Mason. What does the GM stand for? And George G.M. James. All right. Why did he choose the title for his book, Stolen Legacy? What did he mean by a stolen legacy? All right. What does the GM, not the factory GM, no. Geomagnetic, no. Dr. George G.M. James. What does the GM stand for? Just Google it. All right. Help me out, y'all. Paulette Oliver. Peace. What's good? Yes, Griff. We have an amazing family here. Yes. Granville Monet. Granville Monet. Thank y'all very much. This audience is like amazing for real, man. Yep. We have to get and understand our ancestors on the ancestral plane, not on the physical plane that we are on. Let's stop. All right. I'm sounding like a dad right now. Let's stop trying to drag the ancestors back down to the physical plane. I'm not saying not to do that, but let's not drag them down to this mundane, surface, boring level that we're operating on now. If they have transcended the physical plane to operate on the ancestral plane, let's elevate the level of consciousness that we have collectively and meet them where they are. Because some cases we got to dumb ourselves down to meet them street dudes wherever they are, right or wrong. Why can't we raise the vibrational pitch to meet the ancestors where they are? Soleil, what is that process called? All right, when we raise the vibrational pitch into the thinking of God, into the thinking of the creator and the co-creator, enough to communicate with the ancestors, enough to communicate with the universe and everything in it, enough to communicate and move planets and stars. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that Master Farad Muhammad taught him that we did that once upon a time. All right? Because we mastered the self and we was able to rearrange the universe and how we saw fit. All right? So basically originated in ancient Egypt. Not saying that little Cain, nah, bro. Everything did not originate in ancient Egypt. No, sir. Yeah, because there was Kush before it was Egypt. Nubia, a couple of other places. So no, the interior, all right? Even before then, but before that, because we've been here hundreds of thousands, we came with the planet. We set this in motion. So no, you can use ancient Egypt as one of the places to go back to when you're going back to try to understand the God self. We left writings etched in stone. You could go back and read those books etched in stone and but that's not the only place. We left our footprints in the sands of time, as Ishaka Musa Barashango teaches us. So Egypt is not the only place. It's probably the most attractive place because it looks nice, because a lot of people don't want to get their hands and their feet dirty. Rasa Khan, peace, man. It was good, bro. All right. Exactly, Rich Spence. We the gods of the universe. We set this in motion. I, self, Lord, and Master. All right. So let's understand it. Okay. This whole idea of being analytical. What is analytical? What is it when you're analytical? Monique Hill, peace, Queen. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that. 16 will let you know where to send that email, all right? So we can get this information out to you. What is it when we say someone is analytical or I'm being analytical? All right. What does analytical mean? Was Atlantis connected to Kemet? Of course. And Nubia? Yes, of course. Because there's earth under this water. Earth sits in water. I mean, the water sits in the earth. You follow what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all connected. It just depends on how far you go back.
I don't want to lose money. I don't want you to lose money either.
All right. Yeah, this it's practical. This is very logical, but we just bringing everybody up to speed. Because everyone is not on the same page. All right. We're just bringing everybody up. All right. So analytical. Come on, talk to me. What is analytical? Using logical reasoning, relating, logical. What would you say, Omari? Analytical is being logical?
Yeah, if the logic is based on true research and information.
If the logic is based on true research and information. All right, Dominique Deshawn Henderson. Thank you. Really appreciate. Thanks for the donation. Africa has no water under it. Straight planted. I hear you, Monique Hill. We're talking about where the water sits, Monique. There's earth under the water. All right. That's all we were talking about. We got you though. Logical reasoning, analytic. Is being analytical, connecting the dots? Or would you say it's the thing behind the thing? Whatever that thing is,
it's the thing
doing the process, the thing behind the thing, and it is the thing. All right. It's scientific, it's critical thinking. Thank you, Kaya Lou. It's critical thinking. Controlled reasoning. All right. Objectivity. Logic. The thing behind the thing, which is the thing. Derek Wilkerson, thanks very much. All right. So when we talk about black music, what is black music? Give me some examples of black music. Name some songs that's black music. I don't want to say name some songs that's pure black music, but name some songs that's black music and why before we get into this chapter. What's some songs that's black music? Let me throw one out there. Stevie Wonder, right?
I was about to say
Superstition, right? Stevie Wonder, Superstition by Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder said what? When you believe in things that you don't understand and you suffer, superstition ain't the way. Otis Redding is black music. Earth, Wind, and Fire is black music. The Temptations is black music. Marvin Gaye is black music. James Brown is black music. Donny Hathaway is black music. All right. Sam Cooke is black music. The Isley Brothers is black music. You understand what I'm saying? We got to understand that, man. That's black music. We can connect. Phyllis Hyman, black music. Anita Baker is black music, man. P-Funk, George Clinton is black music. Sade is black music. Lauryn Hill is black music. The Gap Band. Man, black music, man. The Delphonics, the Dells, Anthony Hamilton, Public Enemy. All right, Bob Marley, Fela Kuti.
Yes.
All right, black, the Shy Lights. All right, huh?
Hugh
Masekela. Thank you. Black music. So when we say black music, we got one more definition. Black music, the psychoanalytical. Jill Scott is black music. Professor Griff, black music. The Stylistics. Rakim Allah, black music. All right. Kendrick Family Soul, black music. KRS-One, Tupac, black. Tony, black music. Babyface, black music. All right. Soleil, black music. Run DMC. All right. Black music. Miriam Makeba, black music. All right. Prince, black music. Of course, Queen Soleil, black music. All right. Prodigy and Nas and AZ and Maxwell. All right. Alexander O'Neal. Alexander O'Neal, black music. New Edition is black music. Tony Braxton, I was listening to her this morning, black music. Tribe Called Quest, the Dramatics, Need we go on and on? Michael Jackson, Cameo, Mary J. Blige, The Dramatics, Flowetry. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Peace, Charlie. Thank you. Just Ice, Jay Dilla, Black Music, DMX, SWV. All right. I mean,
Tell him thank you. Thank you for the J Dilla.
it's Omari said thank you for the Jay Dilla. He from Detroit. The Intruders, Michael Henderson, James Ingram. Shout out to the family members of James Ingram. I heard he passed on to the ancestral realm. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Keith Sweat, Al Grits Green, De La Soul, Mos Def, Angela Bofield, yep, and Biggie, and H-Town, and Mos Def, and Method Man, of course, and Busta Rhymes, and Muddy Waters, and Jimi Hendrix, and X-Clan, and Black Ivory, Regina Bell, of course, Regina Bell, Mint Condition, of course, The Lox, Bobby Brown. Yeah, that's black music. So Charles Cartwright, peace, man. What's up, Mr. Cartwright, sir? All right. I'll be sure. All right. Of course, Queen Latifah, Groove Theory, of course. Now listen, when Professor Griff said Redman and Method Man, Poor Righteous Teachers, of course. Common, of course. All right. When Professor Griff says black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy, what do I mean? ODB, Heavy D. What do we mean? What is the psychoanalytical destruction? What is the psycho? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. That's right. You're right. Ray Goodman and Brown. Andre 3000, 3 Stacks. Erykah Badu. One of the baddest chicks on the planet, Pete Rock. When Professor Griff says black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy, what does that mean? Has our legacy been stolen? And if it has, who's it been stolen by? Who stole the soul? Who stole the legacy? And how do you sell soul to a soulless people that sold their soul? Of course, Immortal Technique. Of course, Frankie Beverly and Mays. Of course, the Ohio Players. All right? Of course, Arrested Development. Of course, Roy Ayers. Of course, Sister Soldier. All right? Of course, Ramsey Lewis. Come on, man. Stop that. Of course, Grover Washington. Black music and the psychoanalytical destruction of a stolen legacy. Who stole the legacy? All right? So, in turning the page, we start to talk about the whole idea of vote and die, which was a campaign set in motion by Puffy, by P. Diddy. What did he mean by vote or die? All right? And is that a healthy option to give black people? Vote or die? Talk to me, y'all. Black music lost its soul. How did it lose its soul, DJ? How did it lose its soul? I'm getting the scratchiness in the throat. I need some echinacea and some golden seal and something to sip on, man. Hold on for a second, y'all. Where's my drink, man? Tell me I left it in the car. Is this me?
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. I think it is, man. I think you hijacked my drink, bro. Yeah, you hijacked me, son.
Probably got coconut in it, man. I can't really mess with it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's turmeric and ginger, man. Kavita, apple cider vinegar tonic, live probiotics. This keeps you healthy, man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But I gotta chase this. I get
my probiotics from Wild Buffalo.
You get your probiotics by Wild Buffalo? Yeah, you keep on eating that Wild Buffalo and see what happens here. Damn Wild Buffalo. I gotta take this echinacea and this golden seal, man. This is critical, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the ghetto way of doing it, man. Woo! Bruh. Man. Anyway, it's hard staying healthy on the road, man. Luckily, though, there's some good vegan food. I had some avocado toast today with some lentil soup. And yeah, it was. And then I had some, I wasn't really too fond of sushi, but it was a vegetarian roll, avocados and carrots and cucumber and some brown rice. I'm trying to survive, y'all. If I was home, there's a beautiful wife I have that cooks. So I'd be, yeah, but right now I got to survive. Anyway, let's back to this real quick. Vote or die. What did Puffy mean? Vote or die. What is the vote? I got some information on the vote scam. If y'all want to just hit me up, I'm going to send y'all some information. But voting is BS. The Electoral College is the one that selects the president of the United States. Thank you very much, Little Kane. Really appreciate you, good brother. All right, and he's absolutely correct. But vote or die. All right, so we stuck between Bruce Hill. Give thanks for you, Bruce. Really appreciate you, man. So we stuck between the Democratic Party or the Republicans. All right, and we sandwiched between those two. And then they got this false illusion by giving us this independent party in which your man, what's the dude's name? One of the owners of CEO for Starbucks is running for president. To me, which is a joke, but we're not talking about that right now. We'll talk about that at another time. But vote or die. The media is being used to stir Americans into a revenge frenzy. It says our boys will be overseas when the UN troops decide to disarm us, and when martial law is declared, then we'll place all Americans under martial law, I believe. It says, why not send UN troops to round up bin Laden if he is guilty? Bush, right, this is way back in Bush's time. Bush has not mentioned UN troops one time. Did you know why? I know why. The UN troops will fire on Americans. Our troops will not. Wow, this is critical. All right. So Russell Simmons jumps on the bandwagon and he starts to talk about, I'm talking about Hustle Simmons, launches Turn Up or Vote campaign. Now, what is it with all these Negroes jumping on the vote bandwagon when voting time comes around? We need to understand what is the Electoral College. We need to understand how the vote is counted. We need to understand what delegates are. All right. So yeah, so we have to understand this particular dynamic and how this works. All right. No matter how paranoid or conspiracy minded you are, what the government is actually doing is worse than what you ever can imagine. All right. I'm gonna say that again. No matter how paranoid or conspiracy minded you are, what the government is actually doing is worse than what you can ever imagine. And then times that by 20, 30, 40, or 50. You have no idea of what's going on behind the scenes in America, like this fake shutting the government down thing that we fell for. Yeah, all of us fell for it. You understand what I'm saying? Why you think the government was shutting down? And you made a very interesting point when you started talking about the terrorists. What did you say?
If we really worried about terrorists,
Uh-huh.
the prime opportunity for terrorists to attack was during the shutdown.
Wow. Did y'all hear that?
We didn't even have any kind of skirmish or small attempt.
Right. So the prime time to attack America and to do something, the terrorists to do something, is when the government was shut down, right? Border Patrol people weren't getting paid. TSA people weren't getting paid. IRS wasn't functioning. People were out of work. Yeah. Prime time to attack America was then. Not a skirmish, not nothing. No one even tried to sneak a goddamn toothpick through the airport. All right? Come on, y'all, help me out. I'm not wishing that on America, but I'm saying. Let's just be real with one another. All right? Peace, Queen. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So let's be real with one another and understand this for what it really is. All right. All right. So here we go to the next page. Rap School, the Notorious B.I.G., 10 Crack Commandments. All right. Why? What was with this 10 Crack Commandments that we just kind of let this fly? Is it one of those situations, but because Biggie was a dynamic MC?
He stole that from the Detroit Poet.
Who did he steal that from?
Kyrie Kamani Turner, who wrote it
That's
for the
Kyrie.
Vibe magazine.
Kyrie wrote that for the Vibe magazine.
Biggie took it and turned it into a song.
Oh, wow. And I think Biggie got sued for it.
And you see K Turner or K Turner or K Kamani Turner on the credits.
Oh, wow.
He's a Detroit Poet.
So Detroit Poet came up with that 10 Crack Commandments. And Biggie stole it. Wow. Woo! Okay. It's funny how there's no more talk of ISIS, right? Boko Haram, ISIS. Yeah. Just because they got Bin Laden, what about the organization that Bin Laden left in place? Do you think Diddy was part of Biggie's death? We'll talk healthy secrets. You on this gram with some critical questions, bro. Those are good questions, though. We can't talk about that right now because we're trying to close out this book. This is the last chapter. I don't want to even come back to this, man. All right. The gangster vocabulary is often assessed critically for its vulgarity, misogyny, irrelevant, hey, y'all know I need to put on some more glasses. Got me looking like somebody's granddad on it. Thank you. All right. Irreverence. All right. Feudalistic glorification is the veteran gangster rapper Ice Cube justifies as the language of the streets. Well, whoever wrote that, you got to understand something. First of all, these are 19-ass syllable words. I don't know what audience you're trying to reach, but we understand Ice Cube. All right. You stripped us of a language, so we have to kind of develop this kind of way of speaking to one another past your degree of comprehension. Some people call it slang. Some people call it ebonics. You can call it what you want to call it, but nonetheless, we understood exactly where Ice Cube was coming from. All right? Now, I can use to communicate with the streets. The vocabulary includes words like ghetto, thug, cold, drugs, money, escape, pain, alone, bitch, hoe, prostitute, pimp, nigga, warrior, struggle, shame, hooker, gospel. We got all that. We understand that. And just as a side note, this is not our language, the English language. So don't put it on us. Put it on the people who stole our language. And this is the language that they used to talk at us. And this is the language that we knew until we were able to read, until you allowed us to read. Then we read, and some of us already knew how to read, but you didn't let us come in contact with those people. If you caught us reading, you cut our tongue out or sell us down the river. So we learned how to read, but at the same time, we learned how to communicate with one another because the 1,000 different dialects that we speak on the continent, you didn't allow us to speak those languages. So we learned how to communicate using your language with one another. All right? But even when those that have raised the vibrational pitch of this bastard language called English, some of us was able to take this language and able to communicate with one another on a vibrational frequency that black people understood it clearly. Boots Riley from the Cool, RZA, Immortal Technique, Full Schnickens. What's the other group, man? Boom, skiddity, bump, skiddity, bump. Das Effects, Diggable Planets. They communicated and we understood. All right, Healthy Secrets. We don't do that kind of stuff on the platform, bro. We're not gonna blast Ice-T. We're not blasting. However y'all feel about these individuals is on y'all. We keeping the vibe positive and we elevating the conversation. All right, we don't do that on the platform. Sorry, bro. All I don't even know if you're a man or a woman, but I'm just saying, all right? We're talking about surviving. We're talking about navigating our way through racism, white supremacy. All right? Now, you ain't got to apologize, bro. I'm here with you. I understand. But we don't get into the personal thing, how people personally feel about some of these artists. I just don't do that. Because, matter of fact, you mentioned my man Ice-T, and I got him on the next page. You understand what I'm saying? If I told you a story about Ice-T, you wouldn't believe it. You remember when they came at your brother, Professor Griff, burned down my house and a few other things? Ice-T was one of the main ones that stood up and basically said, Professor Griff said what he said, plain and simple. Y'all may disagree with him, but none of you motherfuckers better put your hands on him. Ice-T said that. Willie D said that. MC Ren said that. And my cats in the street said that. You understand what I'm saying? That's Ice-T. Now, what do I owe that man? Even Luke with the 2 Live crew, the Me So Horny girls and all that, he let me thrive on his label. He didn't have to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Ice-T was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. Ice-T put them dudes that was gang related around me in LA and on the West Coast. So I knew I was protected. Willie D did the same thing in Texas. I had some cats from the Wild 100s did the same thing in Chicago and other places. I was comfortable in Detroit, comfortable uptown and in Brooklyn and in the Bronx. You understand what I'm saying? So, nah, man, I can't talk about them brothers like that. Not when I'm still standing and I'm still sitting here. After them brothers protected me personally. You understand what I'm saying? That's just real. That's just part of my life. But wait till I tell the story. All right, then y'all can get the whole story. All right, because they was definitely gunning for your brother. Plain and simple. Anyway, all right. It says, will hip-hop return to its activism roots? Will hip-hop ever go back to producing activists in hip-hop? If so, who do y'all think those activists will be? All right. Who do y'all think those activists will be? Talk to me, y'all. So y'all that next generation behind me, so y'all got to tell me. All right. Soleil on a spiritual conscious tip, of course. Miss Soleil. RKQ, the ARC said me. No, the generation behind me. KRS-One is on the generation with me. Behind me. All right. Uncommon King 94 said me. All right. Benj said me. Damn. Y'all make it happen. Nana said Kendrick Lamar. Kenneth said Immortal Technique. Little Kane said me. Somebody said Goody Mom. Yeah, I love y'all spirit, man. Somebody said Jamil Reese from the Shy. I know Jamil Reese. B.O.B. G Universe. Rhapsody. All right. J. Cole. Bone Thugs. Mama Soleil. All right. Okay. Big Crit. I never heard Big Crit. What Big Crit? Mississippi? I did hear, brother. Dead Prez. All right. So if that's the case, then what's the method of going from where we are now to transforming what we're hearing now, right? What we're hearing now into this conscious, the evolution of where we are now into consciousness as far as black music is concerned, as far as hip hop is concerned. Flavor Flav, as much as of a fool as he presents himself on the mic in Public Enemy, he was a wise fool, said music writer critic Torre. He did 911 as a joke, talking about the difficulty of getting emergency medical services in the community. That's a political song. So my question is, peace to Beard Bay, what's good with you, bro? Was Fuck the Police a political song? Talk to me. Peace, you in the Shy next month? All right, give me a flyer or something, man. Let me post it for you, bro. Stay with me, all right? Help me out, y'all. It's Fuck the Police, a political song. Philly God, we're not here talking about that, man. We just not. We're not here to talk about the brother from Empire getting beat down. We're not having that conversation. We're talking about the last chapter. I'm trying to get through this. Psychological covert war on hip hop. We're trying to piece it apart. All right, we're not here to talk about the Lions player getting beat. We're not here to talk about the dude from Empire. As much as I respect James Ingram, love his voice, love his music, love his work. R.I.P. to James Ingram. We're not here to talk about that. All right. Fuck the Police was because it brought mainstream audience to see what was happening in Los Angeles. I agree, but I disagree. I disagree in a positive sense, meaning not only in Los Angeles, that was happening around the nation. All right. Human rights. Absolutely, it was a political song. It's not a trick question, Beats by Deshaun. Not a trick question. Was Fuck the Police a political song? What's the definition of politics? Talk to me. I don't mind if we challenge one another in love. I don't mind that. This is not a debate. No, I don't mind. As long as it's in love, I'm good. I would say yes and no. Why yes and no, L. Rose? Talk to me, y'all. F the Police taught us how to stand up in a time when we were silent. All right? F the Police shed light on what was going on. Healthy Secrets 4. Why do you keep talking about this stuff, dude? Can you chill? Seriously. We're not talking about Kim Porter. We're not talking about P. Diddy and somebody's sacrifice. We're not doing that now, bro. Come on, chill. All right, come on now. Yeah, 50-year-olds can still lead the way as elders. All right. Old men for counsel, young men for war. All right. That's real. Everybody need to fall in their respective places. Plain and simple. All right. After I hang up the mic, I'm just going to help cultivate some brothers that's coming behind me. What's wrong with that? Yes, it spoke to police brutality. Thank you, Mitchell Guest. Come on, y'all. F the Police was a political song. Politics is the science of governing people. All right? It's a rap protest song. Political rap protest song. Sahid Malik said F the Police hurled the truth at falsehood. All right? It's political. Plain and simple. President Obama declares June African American Music Appreciation Month. It didn't take Obama to say that. How many rappers went to the White House to help Obama out? Can y'all name some? And what were the songs they produced out of that particular experience? Help me out. will.i.am went to the White House, right? Did not Common go to the White House? Who else went to the White House? Did Jay-Z go to the White House? Ludacris went to the White House. All right. Why didn't they invite Professor Griff to the White House? Come on now. Any means that if the police changed everything for him. All right. Jay-Z, and Nas. What song did they make? Come on, talk. Give me the songs, man. Give me the artist and the song. That somebody watching this later on will say, oh, okay, them brothers contribute. I'll put it in the book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop. But y'all got to help me out, man. I got will.i.am up in the building. I got Ludacris. I got Common. I got The Q, Quincy Jones. I got Common.
Rick Ross was up there.
Rick Ross was in the building? What did Rick Ross do up in the White House? Was Rick Ross in the White House, y'all?
Yeah, sure.
Jeezy, my president is black. Okay. Snoop went and just sat on the bench and smoked weed. Damn. Y'all crazy. Jay-Z, Nas, black Republican. Okay. You too, black. All right. will.i.am produced Yes We Can. You're right. You're right. Eazy-E went to the White House. What did Eazy-E do in the White House, though? It's one thing to go to the damn White House. It's another thing to bring you a can of paint and paint it black. Talk to me. Miss Nash, KC, all the way from Kansas City. All right. The Roots, Black Thought. He went to the White House. Griff, the bourgeoisie is using these Senegalese Negroes. Okay, well, I'm not sure what that means, but I'm saying. What brothers went to the White House, and then why didn't they invite any black women to the White House? My next question. Damn, they said Eazy-E went to the White House, ate the dinner, and later on he died, and then died later. Luke Skywalker went to the Supreme Court. We're not talking about that enemy means. We're talking about Kanye West went to the White House. We talk about when Barack Obama was in the building. When Barack Obama was in the building, what? Talib Kweli. Who else? Rapper Common's White House invite upsets right wingers. Why? They said Common was a gangster rapper. They said Common was a thug. CC Funk 1, you need the book? Send me a donation and just send the cash app. 16 is on there. She'll tell you how to do it. But if you want the physical copy, go to my website, www.professorgriff.me, and order the book, physical copy. Alicia Keys went, I believe. Okay. Obama honors Quincy Jones with the Arts Medal. All right. Remind me to tell y'all that story when Quincy Jones cursed me out to my face. Damn, Q. That's all I get, bro. Shout out to Quincy Jones. Damn, Q. Anyway, Ludacris releases racy political song, Obama Camp, Not Happy. Check out the lyrics. Sad I handled his biz. I'm one of his favorite rappers. Will I give Luda a special pardon if I'm ever in the slammer? Better yet, put him in office. Make me your vice president. Hillary hated you, so that bitch is irrelevant. Damn, Luda, you went that hard? Ludacris went in. All right. Council of Conservative Citizens. Puffy wearing the Vote or Die t-shirt. Jay-Z up in the building. Lady Gaga's appearance scares President Obama. Damn. If you're talking about political dialogue and rap, of course, Queen Latifah's UNITY is going to come up. All right. Even MC Light, Georgie Porgy. That was a political statement about young black men who are going to die of cancer. Damn. All right. Queen Latifah. Nelson George put it down. What's Powell? What's Powell, the writer? Kevin Powell. Shout out to Kevin Powell and Nelson George. All right. Ice Cube. We talk about all of those people that put pressure on any administration. All right. Tupac, of course. Yep. And then shout out to all those brothers and sisters that stepped up to the plate. Shout out to Minister Paul Scott. Minister Paul Scott was one of the brother that did the Blackwoods, not the forward of the book. We're in the back of the book. So he did the Blackwoods. All right. And exposing the hip hop hood hoax. Truth Minister Paul Scott. Shout out to Paul Scott. All right. From North Carolina. All right. What is the lesson tonight? The lesson tonight is the psychological covert war on hip hop, and the actual lesson to get right on point is the 10th degree in my book, Black Music and the Psychoanalytical Destruction of a Stolen Legacy. That's the lesson. All right. I just wrote the book in such a way where a 14-year-old can understand. Pictures on every page, short paragraphs, so we can take it in doses. All right, so we can get through it. Did that ginger and lemon shot do some good? Yeah. I need to get one of them tomorrow, man. All right. And then I asked everybody to make sure y'all get these 3 books down here. All right. Ghetto Boys didn't go to the White House. All right. The Psychic Dictatorship in the United States. Alex Constantine. Tell me the other book that Alex Constantine wrote. I forget. It's a deep book. but he wrote The Psychic Dictatorship in the USA, Alex Constantine. John Marks, The Search for the Manchurian Candidate in the White House. The Search for the Manchurian Candidate, John Marks. And last but not least, this was the book by Alex Constantine, Virtual Government, CIA Mind Control and Operations in America, Alex Constantine. It's at the bottom. If you got the ebook, y'all should have it. Damn, I've been on an hour already. They shut me down over here, man. On IG. We're going to have to share it and get back on. All right. Tell me, what was more effective on black people? Boys in the Hood or the Boys in the Hood? Help me out. Boys in the Hood or the Boys in the Hoods? Trying to get back on IG, y'all. What was more effective? Or what? The Covert War Against Rock. Psyh Malik. Thank you very much, good brother. That's the book I was looking for. That's the book I was looking for. The Covert War Against Rock. All right. He says them feds was worse. Thank you. The Boys in the Hood or Boys in the Hood? Which one hit the black community the hardest? Boys in the Hood or the Boys in the Hood? All right. We're at the end of the book. We covered the whole entire book on this platform. I'm not sure, and help me out, I'm not being heady or high-minded. I'm not being cocky. What other platform does this like this, man? Name me another platform that goes through the entire damn book. 10 episodes damn near. Help me out, y'all. We have to be able to raise the vibrational pitch of our thinking. All right? And in going through the whole book, it led us to what? 30, 40 other books? This is the kind of information we should be putting out. All right? Somebody said what affected us more was the Boys in the Hoods. All right? All right. Last but not least, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad says, what will be your reward in regards to the destruction of the devil? All you brothers from the 5% nation of gods and earths, all you Muslims out there, everybody with an X. DJ Chuck, chill out. Peace. Shout out to my man DJ Chuck, chill out. What's the name of the book? Here you go, Teddy Bear James. The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop by Professor Griff. Chapter 10. All right. Elijah Muhammad asked the question. We're not getting off here until we answer this question. Self-discipline without discipline will die without honor. Damn. Self-discipline, he without discipline will die with no honor. That's deep. That's the kind of stuff I like to come from on this platform. Dig deep, man. Pull something different out of the self. Connect back to the God self, man. Help elevate the level of conversation on YouTube, on IG, on the gram, on the book. All right? That's what we need to do. Score 16, that's my people, man. Charlie Smith. All right, that's my people. She a soldier. Die-hard soldier. All right. Tara Brown, Supernatural. What's good with y'all? On the gram. All right. Elijah Muhammad says, what will be your reward in regards to the destruction of the devil? Help me out. 4 pens. 1 pen, but 4 heads, 4 devils. What are the 4 devils? You see, those of y'all that operate on the fringes and the periphery of the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, y'all got to just be patient, humble yourself, and come to this, man. What did Elijah Muhammad meant? What did he mean, pardon me, when he talked about the 4 devils? What are the 4 devils? What did he mean when he says, what will be your reward in regards to the destruction of the devil? It will be a pin that you wear on your lapel, on your coat. All right. What are the 4 devils? What did Elijah Muhammad say the 4 devils were? Help me out, y'all. Peace to the gods and goddesses. All right. A button to wear on your lapel. You're absolutely correct by any means. What are the 4 devils? Let me tell you what Elijah Muhammad said first. Peace and happiness. I will give all that I have within my power to see the day in which I have waited 379 years. All right. What are the 4 devils? Lust, lies, arrogance, and dishonor. Close. Envy, hate, greed, and jealousy. All right. Somebody tell me what the 4 devils are. I'm hearing some people on here. Ren, 8RBG, L-rated. That the 4 devils? Hatred, jealous, envy, deceit. Come on, let's get it right, man. What are the 4 devils? We're not here to talk about that. Whether or not if Elijah got Malcolm killed, that's not, we don't have that spirit on this platform, man. All right. We don't kick up that kind of dust, man. We go deeper than that. All right. So go deeper than that. You understand what I'm saying? We're not here to argue, debate. We don't do that on this platform. All right. What are the 4 devils? Rather you running your mouth about that, well, tell me what the 4 devils are. So we can go in and kill them 4 devils. Hatred, jealousy, envy, and deceit. All right. I'm not giving y'all the answer. Y'all are telling me. But we got to do the research. Lust, envy, greed, hate, jealousy. That's 5, though. Tell me what Elijah Muhammad said. All you got to do is go on Google. All right, look up the theology of time or go into the supreme wisdom online. Unless you got some old Muslims in your family, your grandma, go borrow the lessons. All right, it's about the lessons, not the messenger. Go into the lessons. Since y'all claim they have it, the FBI stole the lessons. Lust, hate, envy, and jealousy. Daniel Gomez said. Gluttony, lust, greed, and envy. Hate. Come on, y'all. Y'all guessing. I can tell y'all guessing. Because there's a certain way that Elijah Muhammad phrased it. All right. What did Elijah Muhammad say about jihad? Which is, jihad is the weakness against the weakness of self. Warring against the weakness of self. Lust, greed, jealousy, and hate. Greed, lust, envy, and hate. These are the things we got to kill inside of ourselves. Them same people that hate themselves will come on here and talk about, yo, why Elijah Muhammad had Malcolm killed? That's the only, they can't answer the questions that I asked from the messenger, but you want to come on here and say that. Dale Dixon, man, kill that noise, bro. Answer the question. What are the 4 devils? Lust, greed, jealousy, and hate. Thanks, Mitchell. Guess, really appreciate that. People are saying the Caucasian, people are saying the white man. No, it's not what Elijah Muhammad taught, man. How is that? Damn, 16, you might need to block, dude, whoever he is. Hold on. He talking about, he hate all us MFs. Wow. We got to put you in timeout, bro. You can't ever come back on here. Glitch fiend. Wow. He just hate himself. He hate everybody. That's critical. I mean, people hate so much they hate themselves, but they hate me trying to give people the truth. Oh, okay. Thank you, 16. Yeah, that's ugly. This dude hate himself. This dude strapped some negativity to himself, came in here and hit the button, exploded. Wow. Marcus Garvey said it though. There's some people that we can't do nothing for, not here in America or in Africa. Peace, Rob. What's good? Rod Talley, what's good? Hope that situation worked out for you. All right. But them alphabet boys caught that whole conversation, Rob. Just to let you know. They don't know what conversation we talk about, but you know what I'm talking about. Alphabet boys got a transcript of it. Yeah, you're right. The person that left that message on YouTube in the YouTube chat haven't dealt with those 4 devils in order to learn how to master the self. All right? Yeah, we can't save everyone. And everyone ain't going to be goddamn saved. Plain and simple. And the reward is also free transportation to the holy city of Mecca to see Brother Muhammad. Thank you very much. That is the language that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad used. Kernan X is it? Kernan X. Thank you very much. That's what I was looking for. If we're going to die, if you're going to criticize the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, at least go into the lessons and study. All right. The FBI did. The scientists of this world did, and they still can't crack the code. All right. The lessons, the most supreme wisdom that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us, all right, handcuffed the scientists of this world. But it also did something else. It also equipped us, those that they said were blind, deaf, and dumb, the ones that they destroyed. It brought us back from a horizontal plane to a living perpendicular. It raised us. All right? And then y'all come on. Not y'all, but the y'all that's out there know what I'm talking about. Come on, and you want to throw a monkey wrench in this game. Stop that, y'all. Come on, man. L. Rose, what's the 4 devils? Stop that. Wasn't you paying attention? L. Rose, check this out. Go on Google right now and pull up Theology of Time by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Pull up Supreme Wisdom and go into the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's there. The stuff that wasn't supposed to be online, somebody put it online and the information is there. Now you got to take the time out, like your open enemy is taking the time out, and go study the lessons. And then we can have an intelligent conversation about the supreme wisdom. All right? Black Power _party. Why are you on here talking about Kamala Harris? That's not the conversation we're having. This is the 10th chapter of this book. Black music, and either y'all on here with a whole bunch of distractions or y'all just don't know what we're talking about tonight. And I hate to block these people because they're good people. They just don't know no damn better. Some of them. It's like, come on, man. No, they don't build like that because it takes a certain kind of, why are we going into Muslim studies? Because that's what I put in the book. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Where you been the whole goddamn show? I ended my book off with my leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Why shouldn't we talk about it? That's how I ended the book. What proper way to end it? I started the book off with the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Rules of engagement, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I ended it off with the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. What do you mean? Why are we talking about that? You know something what I've noticed? You know, we staying focused. I got you. There's a different kind of audience that's on IG, that's on YouTube. It's not the same degree of people. Fatima, peace, was good. And then there's a whole different kind of person on Facebook. And it's really critical. It took me a minute to wrap my brain around IG. I'm slow with IG. But bro, you don't just come asking stuff like that. Be patient, Black Power _party. You don't come interrupting the conversation like that. We got to learn some respect, bro. You come, humble yourself, be quiet, listen, see what's going on, and then I'll put the book up and I'll tell you where we are with it. You understand what I'm saying? Then we can dialogue. All right? Why do people hold on, I missed that. Why do people label spirituality of Islam and Muslims as religious? Good question. Especially if, good question. This is not religion to us, y'all. When we talk about the most honorable Elijah Muhammad and we talk about Islam, it's those of y'all that make it religion. We don't deal with it as religion. All right? This is spirituality. All right? So we have to understand a particular dynamic. But millennials, those of y'all that are millennials and y'all just coming aboard. Peace, Queen Muhammad. Peace, what's good? Hey, I'm on IG. I hope that's not bad. IG is not bad. It's just that it's a certain person that gravitates towards IG as opposed to YouTube or Facebook. And I'm learning that. Religion is a business. You're absolutely correct. All right. Listen, before I pass forward, I want people to be able to say, yo, Professor Griff raised the vibrational pitch of his platform, and he was able to get an otherwise not so conscious individuals to come on and balance the consciousness out with a level of respect, with a level of being humble, so we can show respect for everyone else. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mind the brothers from the RBG's brothers coming on. I don't mind the Morris Science brothers coming on. I don't mind Hebrew Israelites coming on. I don't mind anybody come on. It's just that we got to show one another a level of respect. That's all. You're right, Shanti, but there's more kids on IG. IG, I think, is a younger audience, and they're more aggressive, and a lot of times not knowing how to kind of word things and what to say when to say it. But we have to learn that, man. All right, we're responsible for the younger kids that are on IG. That's what I'm saying. You're right. Elijah Muhammad said, teach hard, teach them fast, teach them good. All right. All right. Let's wrap this up. So how do we wrap this up then? Discernment is a must. You're absolutely correct. Griff, how do you deal with threats to your life? I get threats every day, man. If I read some of the threats to y'all would be, y'all be like, wow. Yeah. Fatima Muhammad says, the Holy Quran says Islam was given as a religion, but not that it is a religion. Okay. Fatima. Don, AKA.
Very true.
Okay, very true. Okay. What about Quincy Jones? You late, L. Rose. That was 20 minutes ago, bro. That was deep. All right. Go into the Quran. Then go into the lessons. Go into what Elijah Muhammad said, and then let's have the conversation. All right. Sugarfly 12, thank you. Soleil, balance the power. I know, L. Rose, but I got you. Right now, we're summing it up, and the people are dictating the flow of the conversation, not me. All right. This is where the people dictate the flow of the conversation. I need more of your books. Then hit me up, Michael, 678-557-2919. Dale Dixon, Minister Farrakhan is getting the respect that he deserves. It just depends on what lens you're looking at Minister Farrakhan through. You need moderators, especially on YouTube. I do have a moderator on YouTube. I'm not reading from YouTube, Shante. I'm reading from IG. I have a moderator. Her name is 16. She's on YouTube Live. I got you. What are your goals for the next 19 generations? Yeah, you're a lot smarter than I am. How much do you need to know without being a Muslim? Well, you are a Muslim. You just don't realize that. Why don't you define what a Muslim is and then see whether or not if you fit it? All right? Stop going on definitions given to us by the Western world. All right? You probably already are a Muslim. You just don't realize it. You're absolutely incorrect, Papa Africa. You are totally incorrect. You see, he disagreed with Elijah Muhammad because he turned on Malcolm. No, that's incorrect. We're going to close the show with me addressing what's the brother's name? Papa Africa. We're going to address that and then we're going to close out. And I've said this before on this platform. All right. Maybe you want to help me out, Colin. If Malcolm went against the restrictive law of Islam, in most cases, what was the punishment for other believers that went against the restrictive law of Islam?
Well, first of all, silence them.
Silence them. There's class A, B, and C. Right. Malcolm X was put in class C. He was told not to speak. I'm going to say that again. All right, because if you in a gang and you got kicked out of the gang, Bloods, Crips, MS, whatever gang, and you got kicked out of the gang, you think you could turn around and talk about the gang leader? Help me out with this now. We talking on a street level. Help me out. Most of y'all don't know what the restrictive law of Islam is. So humble yourself right now. All right. You can't join a gang and then get kicked out of the gang and then you're going to run around the streets talking about the gang leader.
In any organization.
In any organization, not the mafia. Shit, you can't even do that to the goddamn Republicans.
Right, exactly.
You can't do that to the goddamn Girl Scouts. All right? So, hold on. Okay. Now, Papa Africa, I gave you a break, but we can't even do it like that with you. My phone number is 678-557-2919. Back to Malcolm. So when Malcolm was told not to speak, he put in class C, Malcolm was told to be quiet. Do not, what was the messenger's words? Do not comment on the death of the president. President Kennedy had got assassinated. Elijah Muhammad, who's the head of the Nation of Islam, all right, silenced Malcolm and said, be quiet. He was put in 90 days silence, class C. Be quiet. What did Malcolm do? What the comment that Malcolm made, which ultimately got Malcolm, called Malcolm in. He said the chickens came home to roost. Never made me glad. It always made me sad. Right or wrong? Okay. That we do remember. Kenneth, I can't pull the sword yet, bro. I'm dealing with some ignorance over here on IG. And it's always on IG that people need to humble themselves. All right? So that was the statement that Malcolm made. Malcolm spoke out of turn. Malcolm was out of line. He broke the restrictive law of Islam. All right? And Malcolm was silenced or Malcolm was put out.
He was silenced.
He was silenced. Malcolm wrote letters to Elijah Muhammad wanting to come back in. But there was agents and agent provocateurs already in the ranks of the Nation of Islam that prevented that from happening. Insubordination, 90 days, he was silenced. Thank you, Psyh. All right. Now, those of y'all that are wise will humble yourself and listen, and then you can take the information back and you can parallel it to what you've been hearing out there on the people that hate the Nation of Islam. But this is just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Malcolm had a warrior spirit like I do. Malcolm has a warrior spirit like Khalid Muhammad. Malcolm has a warrior spirit like a lot of brothers in the nation. But we can't take it upon ourselves just to go to war with white people and just outright do what we want to. No, there's a protocol that we follow. There's a restrictive law that we follow. And you can't speak out of turn. Plain and simple. You know how many times I wanted to? You know how many times Khalid wanted to? You know how many times Jeremiah Shabazz, Yusuf Shah, all them brothers and sisters in the Nation of Islam wanted to? But nah, Malcolm was silenced. All right? Thank you. You can't be out here like that running your mouth. No, Elijah Muhammad is responsible for all of us. You understand what I'm saying? Master Farad Muhammad told me, get every single one of us. Leave none of us behind. Plain and simple. He said he would walk a mountain 40 miles high just to teach one of us. So those brothers with that revolutionary spirit, all right, have to, including myself. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I felt I got done in by Public Enemy, the meeting that I had with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan saved them brothers in Public Enemy. And I'm just being upfront and real. Because those of y'all out there that know me, yeah, I was locked and loaded. So we have to understand this particular dynamic and how it works, man. All right. Yeah, Minister Farrakhan did admit that he created the atmosphere. All right. And all of them wanted to talk to Malcolm and probably entertain Malcolm because you don't talk about the messenger. Not at that time. Guess who trained the death squads in the Nation of Islam? Y'all help me out. Who trained the death squads in the Nation of Islam? Some of you fucking know-it-alls on here, on IG. Come on, talk to me. No, don't get quiet now. Fuck. Malcolm, thank you, Soleil. Malcolm trained them. Malcolm trained the death squads. So Malcolm knew that if you went against the teachings, right, what would happen to you? Malcolm knew what was coming. No, it's Yusuf Shah, S-H-A-H. Malcolm trained them. Malcolm trained the killers in the nation. So don't tell me Malcolm didn't know this and Malcolm didn't know that. But Malcolm also knew that there was agents and agent provocateurs, high and traitors in the ranks of the Nation of Islam. And if that's the case and he knew it, then why did Malcolm at the Audubon Ballroom have no one searched that day? Come on, man. And what did Dick Gregory say? Dick Gregory said that the police department, the FBI, and the Alphabet Boys was already in the Audubon Ballroom a week ahead of time. And they set up the assassination plot from the balcony. And the first one that reached Malcolm when he got shot was who? And what was his title? And who did he work for? Come on. Who was the first one to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to Malcolm X? On the floor, on the stage, on the Audubon Ballroom. What was his name? Come on, y'all. Those of y'all on IG, where y'all at, man? Come on. What was his name? His name wasn't Jesse. We know he was an agent. Miss Nas 312. What was his name? We should know that by now. Since we accusing Farrakhan and all these other people, what was his name? Was his name Gene Roberts?
Gene Roberts, sure.
And where else? Who else? What other organization did Gene Roberts help bring down?
Black Arts Movement.
Yep, Black Arts Movement and a few other. Yes, of course. So he's been working in black organizations to help bring them down. So come on, y'all, get the facts right. It's in the FBI files. You ain't got to dig deep. So those agents that are coming on here talking about Farrakhan did this and they did this to Malcolm, and man, be quiet, man. That's old, bruh. Yeah, Wesley, Coop, you killing me, bruh. We don't call names on here, bruh. Stop that, man, for real. We don't do that. You got a Flavor Flav in your family, so stop. So if we have the evidence and we piecing it together right now in this short time that we're doing, why can't y'all go do the studying before y'all start running your mouth? But anyway, my time is almost up. I got about another minute. I really appreciate y'all. You're a very intelligent audience. I'm glad we had the chance to have this conversation. Mr. Earl Holder, what's good with you, man? All right, we got that formula coming, man. Soleil about to drop that next piece. All right, the formula. All right. So we're moving in fear, telling us not to speak, so we don't speak for what's right against what. I don't know what you're talking about, El Rose. You're confusing me. Of course we should speak up. We shouldn't speak up with the vitriol and the vile tongue. All right, especially when we're speaking to one another. All right. Some of these people are hiding behind IP addresses and whatnot. We don't know who we're speaking to. So we have to be careful on here. All right. El Rose, if you're trying to learn, that's not the way to learn, bro. For real. Thanks for the support. All right. Those that's on here, y'all got to understand, appreciate the tough love. I'm not coming at y'all, not trying to shut y'all down, but this is just what it is. We have to do this out of love to raise the vibrational pitch, man. And sometimes we got to have nights like this where we pull and tug on one another. Ain't no love lost, though. I love y'all for real. All right, it's Professor Griff. I'm signing out. Soleil, peace. Love you to life, queen. 16, take care. Give the greetings to your husband. All right, the rest of y'all, all right, revolution is not an event. It's a process. I got to get back to this work that me and Colin has been doing for a minute now. Shout out to the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. And we in Portland, Oregon for the next few days. We're coming to Michigan. Damn, we're coming to Michigan. Michigan is fucking closed right now, but we coming to Michigan in the next few days. Friday, Saturday, we'll be in the D, Michigan, and Southfield.
Southfield, Michigan. Southfield Pavilion.
Southfield Pavilion will be there on Saturday. All right, Hotep, peace. Assalamu alaikum. Love y'all to life. It's Professor Griff. I'm signing out, man, for real. Whoo, y'all be tugging on a brother spirit, man, but I love it. Let's make it happen, man. Love y'all to life. Peace, man. All right, Sirius Mindz. For Sirius Mindz. And what y'all say? Seriously. All right. Peace.